Hey guys, this is Matt Sheriff, and wanted to do a quick review of the Blog Beast and cover some of the main ideas that surrounding the platform and some of the pros and the cons that go along with it that aren't necessarily being addressed by the other reviews that from people within Empower Network and our affiliates. And with this being said, I'm not an affiliate of Empower Network or the Blog Beast. Simply just trying to do this review to give people a little bit more information, maybe if they're looking to opt into the Blog Beast or maybe just wanting some more information on it. And the Blog Beast is, Empower Network Volume 2. And to go along with Empower Network, it's the new blogging platform that they're going to use, trying to move away from WordPress or Blogger. And it's $25 a month, created by David Sharp and David Wood, who create Empower Network. And it really does have some good pros, and there is some cons that we're going to address too. And some of the good things about it is it is easy to use, and the interface is easy to interact with. It's relatively straightforward, which is good if maybe if you never blogged before, or if you're new to blogging. This is a kind of cool feature which can help you get started. And one of the biggest things they're raving about is the new app and the compatibility with the smartphone. You can access your blog on the go, whether you're on the road or you're at home, which is pretty cool. And one of the other big features which this offers is the video upload, and you can video on your phone on the go, if you're not in your office or not at home, and you can upload this, pretty quickly, pretty easily to your blog from your phone, which is a pretty cool feature. And one of the biggest things that they've rectified is you can host your own domain on their servers now. So no more do you kind of have the www.empowernetwork.com blah 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 blah, which is always kind of messy. Now you can buy your own domain, put it to Empower Network servers, and brand yourself and have your own original domain name, which is pretty cool, and a feature which you definitely need to have that as a tool in your business. And with all that being said, there are a couple of cons which I feel like should be addressed and so people should know about. And one of the things is the advertising that they're using. I thought they kind of would have moved away from the homeless guy, rags to riches, homeless to millionaire, owning a mansion sort of deal. I thought with the new blogging platform, they kind of would have done it with more of a professional feel to reach out to different people and maybe like steer a little bit away from Empower Network and have the blogging platform to really put bloggers into a place where they feel like they can just use the blog beast, as the blog beast will automatically try and create you revenue by promoting the inner circle within Empower Network. So I'm not too keen on that. And also, one of the biggest things is the duplicate content, which has always been a part of Empower Network, but now I feel like David Shaw misses the boat on this one, where you can now share members' content with the share button that's within Blog Beast, and you still give the credit to the author, but you can now put the content on your blog, which isn't great and isn't great for uniqueness and promoting the fact that trying to create your own content and your own unique content rather than being able to share someone else's. And with this being said, I've tried this myself, and you still can't share within Facebook. So if you click the Facebook icon to try and share it, the Facebook servers won't allow any kind of Empower Network links to intertwine with them. And that's a big alarm bell because Facebook, go after spammy links and kind of toxic link farms, which they don't feel are good for its members and don't necessarily offer anything that's great on the most part because so many people are kind of spamming the same thing, which is never good. And with Empower Network, there's such a saturated community, and you can't really say this for the Blog Beast yet, but the Blog Beast goes along with the Empower Network company and is their platform. And it's a very saturated community in the fact that a lot of people are doing the same thing, and it's not a bad thing to have a lot of members. It's a great thing, and it's good for Empower Network. But with the saturation and when a lot of people are trying to do the same thing, it's hard for people to break through. And I get a lot of people coming to me, telling me that they haven't been able to really make good money with Empower Network and break through with the platform because they're not being able to get in front of the people that's already ahead of them with the duplicate content and the same blogging strategies that are being implemented by a lot of people, and that's a big factor too. And definitely one of the big things for me is I don't feel like the blog beast has been created with the idea of Google's Hummingbird and Panda in mind. And these are the algorithms that Google uses to go along with its searches and really search for unique content and unique page design along with the domains and the servers that are being used by your website. And this is definitely a big thing and something in which Google is always changing, and you definitely need to be aware of as much as your platform needs to be aware of to try and put yourself in the best position to be successful. And I don't feel like it's absolutely all there with the blog beast. And let me reiterate, in no way am I trying to knock the blog beast and the platform that it is. I'm just trying to give an overview of some of the cons which aren't necessarily addressed by other people, and some of the hype which surrounds it. And saying this with some of the hype and the fact that it's going to revolutionize the blogging industry and surpass WordPress and Blogger, I don't think that's all necessarily true. And blogging is always changing, and the likes of WordPress and Blogger have been around for a long time, and they've been able to put their blogs into smartphones, months ago, and people have been, accessing and putting content on their blogs on the go for a number amount of months now, which is a great thing on their part. And it's not necessarily, the blog beast is going to revolutionize the blogging industry. It's just that it's just a different way and a different platform to use along with the other major ones that are out there. And with this being said, it's really good to take into consideration kind of what Google are doing. And next year they're making a really big push to go after toxic links and link farms. And I really question you know Empower Network and potentially the blog beast and how it will affect that, and if it will have a negative impact. And that's really something to think about. If you're thinking about opting into either Empire Network or the Blog Beast, and consider the pros and the cons and what you're gonna get. And with all this being said, I hope you've got some good information. Took a little bit of value away from some of the things that have been said. If you want some more information, subscribe to the channel. Send me a message. Be great to connect with you if you have any questions. Um, Always try and respond within 24, 48 hours. So be great to speak to you. And with all this being said, I hope you have a great day. This is Matt Sheriff, and speak to you soon.